Cowboy Show. Tune in the Super Cowboy Show. The Super Cowboy Show. Tune in the Super Cowboy Show. Super Cowboy rapping all day, every hour. Princess Angie hosting too, bringing girl power. Cowboys football updates and charity, supporting the community, pushing anti-bullying. Angie's hot seat is ready to go, putting guests to the test. Nervous in the studio, so just tune in, be part of the show. Share the link, post a comment, call in, let's go.
Welcome to the Super Cowboy Show. I'm here with my co-host, Princess Angie, in a special edition of Training Camp.
Ooh.
We are here live at the Epic in Grand Prairie, and I'm ready with my bucket hat and my sunglasses for that sunny weather in Oxnard, California, with my little cowboy Hawaiian shirt and my Cowboys Training Camp t-shirt. And Angie is also with her bucket hat.
Exactly. I didn't think, I did not think this through. I forgot that we wear headphones now in this new studio. So I was like, wait, now I can't do this. I don't know. So if it looks funny, guys, oh well. But we wanted to represent, since we are going to be talking training camp today in Oxnard, California for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'll take my glasses off.
Already? The glasses are done?
I couldn't see and they were getting fogged up. Thank you guys for joining us. It's going to be an awesome show. If you have any questions about training camp, shoot them our way. Please share our video. I'm sharing here as we speak, so everybody knows that we are here live in Grand Prairie in this beautiful Friday afternoon. Yesterday was 102 here in Grand Prairie in Texas, and all of a sudden today it's raining and it's like about in the 80s, so a little windy. I wanted to send some prayers to everybody out there in the Houston area, Brownsville, with that hurricane that's coming through there, or it's gonna come through there. Lots of prayers to you guys. Stay safe, right, Angie?
Yes, I guess that's why the weather's changing over here on our end. I was like, what? Yes, I was like, what in the world is going on? But thank you guys for tuning in. It's going to be a really good show. We're going to be talking about training camp for the Dallas Cowboys in Oxnard, California, with a special guest that's going to be coming in shortly. So you definitely don't want to miss it. And it's just crazy to even mention training camp, Super Cowboy, because not so long ago we were covering the Super Bowl, right? And now we're here talking about next season.
Exactly.
So it's like
this, it flies by. It goes from the Super Bowl and all of a sudden, boom, it's July and we're in what, 19 days away from first day of open practice. So it's an exciting time, right?
Yes, it is.
This is what we wait for. If I keep looking over there, Angie's over there to my side. I got to remember, look at the camera. But thank you to our sponsors. Also, this show is brought to you by Juana Taco and Front End Inc. So for Juana Taco, you want to get some tacos, some margaritas, they're open right now. Go check them out. Front End Inc. Some wraps for your car, t-shirts, hats, anything like that. Front End Inc. is the place to go on Main Street. We are going to bring in our guests in a little bit, but we're going to talk a little bit of craziness and madness that goes around the Cowboys all the time, right, Angie?
Yes. In the meantime that we give Brittany some time to kind of log in and all of that goody stuff, we want to talk a little bit of football, touch base on that. But there's always still so much drama, right, with the Dallas Cowboys organization. We just talked about some drama this past show, and now there's some more drama. It's like, well, I mean, not even drama, I guess.
It's not drama.
I was going to say, let me rephrase that, right? It is not drama, but
it's paparazzi drama. Somebody takes a picture and all of a sudden, I know a lot of people are saying, and now it's come out, more details about it, but this picture that I'm going to put up of our beloved Dak Prescott in apparently Cabo. He's in Cabo and he got a walking boot on his right foot. Angie, what do you say about that, Angie? Man. What do you say about that?
Well, when you first saw it, you obviously right away were like, are you kidding me? It's like training camp is right around the corner. We need to do, I feel like, some quick lives at that moment because our reaction is like definitely way different at the beginning when you first hear the news that's
the thing that I've been saying. I don't know who out there is in charge of making shows, but covering Supercowboy and Princess Angie year round when stuff happens and get our reactions when it happens, it would be something pretty entertaining. I think, not trying to think highly of myself, but I think there's always something going on, something behind the scenes with me and Angie talking about different things that pop up out of nowhere. So it would be something cool to do. But yes, I was kind of, what's going on?
Exactly. But after this picture came out, obviously you can see is the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott. He's already, I feel like, in hot water. You have fans.
By a lot of fans.
Exactly. Yes. By fans, by even like, it seems like commentators, right? They haven't been happy with his performance and this and that. And then this picture surfaces of him with the walking boot. This training camp still hasn't been started. It is close by. The season, right around the corner as well. So what does this mean? Then obviously after everybody started talking about the boot in the picture, people were coming out, or I think Dak Prescott, I don't know if he eventually came out saying like that it was fine, that he just did it up as a precaution. Yeah. But
he's saying that I guess when he goes deep ocean, deep water fishing, that his ankle swells up. And I think it's the one that he broke. So, Angie, what do you think about that? Is that something that would happen if you break something and then you go in the water?
I've always told you, right? After you've had an injury, you're not the same.
Exactly.
It's like you're always still can get, some pain, some motion. It's not the same as time goes by. It's just, that's the nature of it, right? Especially depending if it's bone, ligaments, and the extent of it. It all depends on that, especially after you have surgery. It takes up to a year to like kind of heal because you have to talk about the layers from the inside to the outside. But we're not going to get into details about that. But to me, it worries me. Injuries always worry me. So whether he came out or anybody else came out saying, hey, it's okay, it's not a big deal. To me, it is a big deal, just because obviously if it bothers him that much, or even as a precaution to wear something like that, that means that there is something going on. I'm not saying he's not going to try his best and be 100% in training camp or the season, but it does worry me because when you are injured like that, even as much as you want to go and step, let's say, it can bother you where you're like, oh, never mind, I don't want to do this motion, right?
This is what bothers me, Angie.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna start doing my macho man voice. This is what bothers me. Is that when that picture came out, we're 20 days. Now, absolutely, he doesn't have to be anywhere right now. It's vacation time right before camp. A lot of players go on vacation. But my problem
you always have a problem, Supercowboy.
Is that 50-50, just like the world right now in politics, 50-50, people hate, 50% hate them, 50% like them.
I feel like there's more hate. Okay. You say 50-50.
I'm going to say 50-50.
I feel like there's more, but okay.
I haven't done the polls yet.
Okay.
Who hates that and who doesn't. But just talking to people, it seems like, well, maybe like you said, it is more than 50% people hate them and want them out of here. But anyways, you have all this coming to you. You're in the last year of your contract. And you want to go to Cabo, that's fine. I mean, we know some other quarterback that went to Cabo and he said he should have never gone. But that was right in the middle of the season. So right before training camp starts, he's going to Cabo. Absolutely. Party it up, hang out, relax, get ready for camp. But, I'm going to go deep sea fishing and my ankle swelled up last time. So I'm going to put on this boot. Well, how about don't go deep sea fishing, Angie? How about that? How about skip that one? How about I'm going to go hang out on the beach on the sand and hang out there so my ankle doesn't swell up? I don't know. That's just me. If I wanted a big contract, I was going to say a bad word, but I caught myself. If I wanted a huge contract, and want this money and want to do good in this season, I'm going to take everything possible for me not to get injured, especially before camp. What do you think, Angie?
But do you think that is the truth, or do you feel like that's just kind of his way of covering up, of saying, "Oh, that's just right"?
We don't know nowadays anymore.
Exactly, you don't know, and especially like you brought a good point. This could be his last year, so he's not going to worry people. He's not going to be like, "Hey," but then again, why put yourself in a situation where you're already out there? You know, people are going to be taking pictures of you, right?
You know it looks bad.
And you know exactly, so you're just like, "Oh, let me just walk with a boot on my leg."
Exactly. Oh, no one's gonna take a picture. I'm pretty sure some of my homies down there in Cabo San Lucas were like, "Hey, look at Dak Prescott. Take a picture."
Una foto.
una foto que tiene en el pie. Oh man. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I hope it's true. I hope nothing's wrong with them. But that picture does worry me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It does worry me. It is the foot, I believe, the one that he broke. So we don't want to see something like that 19 days until the first practice in Oxnard, California, which we're going to talk about pretty soon. Don't go anywhere. We're just waiting for our guests to pop up in here.
That's why we're talking in the meantime. Oh, this news that was coming out.
We got some comments. We got some comments going on here. We got Mr. Hard Knocks himself, Patrick Milan.
So the boot is on Prescott's right leg, the leg that he did injure in 2020. So. Yeah.
Exactly. That he's okay. He says it's just a precaution. He doesn't want it to blow up. Patrick Milan says, "What's up? What's up, Paul Stewart? What's going on, brother? What's up, mofos? What's going on, brother?
What's going on?"
Paul Stewart, we're just about to record the World's Team. Need to get you on soon. Yeah, absolutely. We're down for it, brother. It's just to stop his foot swelling. There's nothing actually wrong, it seems. Yes, that's what he's saying, and we're gonna believe him.
Well, we have no choice, do we?
Yes, it's just a precaution that it won't swell up again.
Honestly, Supercowboy, do you think if there's something is wrong, he's gonna come out and say, "Hey, there is something wrong with my foot"?
No.
Exactly. Exactly.
I didn't even have to think about that one. But we hope and pray that it's just a precautionary thing that he wears, I guess, to go fishing, which I don't know if I'm old school, but if I was making millions of dollars and my body was on the line to make more money, because when you play in the NFL, you don't play for a very long time unless you're crazy like Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers that doesn't know when to quit.
Yeah, and then he comes out, and then there goes the season. So we won't talk about that.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna make $200-300 million in your 15-20 year career, who knows how long you will play, why don't you just chill out, relax, keep your body ready to go for the season, because I guess you're making money.
I guess he is relaxing by going to Cabo.
I've been to Cabo. And I don't have to wear a boot on my messed up knee. I got a messed up knee. I don't wear nothing on it because I don't go deep sea fishing, or I don't go anywhere where I know my knee's gonna get messed up.
Keep going on the comments. Keep going on the comments.
I don't know.
Don't go away, guys. In the meantime, Supercowboy is looking at the comments.
The thing that upsets me is that I feel like I'm always. How do you say the word? What is the word that I'm looking for? Like, I'm always saying Dak is our quarterback. He's good, and you guys shouldn't be on him. And then he comes out with this and totally makes up something like this where I'm like, come on, man. You don't need this. You don't need this.
He doesn't need that kind of attention. But
Dwayne Detail Martinez. Nice hat, Super Cowboy, Princess Angie. You look ready for Cali heat now. I know. Yes. I heard it's actually kind of hot out there, but not in Oxnard. Oxnard's right next to the beach. I'm pretty sure the weather in Oxnard is nice, probably in the high 60s.
Oh no, that's cold for me.
I haven't checked. We'll ask our guest when she comes in. What's the weather like right now over there?
But we are wearing our bucket hats and our lovely training camp shirts, because we are going to be talking about training camp today. This is why we're doing the show on Friday, because we are going to be discussing training camp details. So don't go away.
Stay tuned. Soon we will have our guest, and she will talk about all about training camp.
Yes.
We have Mags, Dallas Cowboys Angel. What's going on? She says, "What's up, fam?"
What's up? What's up?
Lady Vice speaks. Hello, family. Miss you. Hey, Lady Vice.
Hey,
we missed you in Detroit.
I know.
We saw pictures of you and videos of you, and we're like, where was she? Yes. There were so many people there. We missed you out in Detroit. Sarah, Berry Hill. Hey, family, catching you live. Hey, how's it going, Sarah? Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
Lady Vice Speaks says, Angie, hit me up.
All right. Sounds like a plan. I'll send you a message.
Sarah. Uh-oh, Angie.
Oh, no. I'm gone.
Uh-oh.
I can't hear
you're
me.
Back.
Hold on. I'm not back.
You turned it off?
Hold on, guys.
I can hear you.
I think my battery's dying.
Now you're gone.
Yeah.
There's batteries right there in that. You never went really away. I think you just
1, 2, 3.
You're good.
1, 2, 3.
It should tell you the battery there.
Yes, it says like it's like on 1.
There's batteries in there.
Okay, hold on, guys. I think I need to change the batteries on my microphone.
I'll go here with the comments.
Okay, keep going.
Sarah says, like Barry Gibson says, NFL stands for not for long. Absolutely. Patrick Milan, that's it. I'm wearing a boot to camp. Don't do that. We don't want people to be worried. We got some comments over here on Instagram. We just got people watching. Hey, what's going on, everybody on Instagram? Angie's checking her. We were rushing over here. This is a special Super Cowboy show on a Friday afternoon. And we didn't check our batteries on our mics. There, you're back.
I think so.
1, 2,
Am I back?
2.
Am I back?
Now I'm checking me. Wait, I got battery. I don't know.
I don't know what happened to mine.
Because you talk too much.
Oh, wow. Is that what it is? There, I can hear me. I think it was the battery.
You talk too much. That's why you waste your battery.
Whatever. Whatever. Now I think I'm too loud. Or am I good?
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay.
You think you're loud, but
I feel like I'm loud.
It's the mics. It's the headphones. Dweetown Martinez, Princess Angie, always breaking things.
Yes.
Oh, damn. That's a fighting word.
That's. Hold on. It's
Fix yourself. No,
okay,
fine.
there.
No, this is not the Super Cowboy show. This is the Princess, the Angie Princess show.
It's all about me right now, okay? Bloopers. These are the bloopers, guys. This is what happened.
Hey, the sad part about it is that I'm going to hear it after the show. Why didn't you check the batteries before we started? You're going to start throwing stuff at me. Not just playing.
Anyways, guys, we are not stalling. We're definitely talking football. In the meantime, that we do have our guest coming in. She's going to be coming in, and we're going to be talking about Oxnard training camp for the Dallas Cowboys. You know, they like to go out there. So if you have any questions, let us know. I do already have some questions of questions that I kept seeing of people commenting.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to bring them up right now. So
as soon as I see her pop up right here, we'll bring her in.
Okay, perfect. So should we continue a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. So we did talk about Dak, yes, and his boot. And obviously he's not going to come out and say, hey, there is something wrong with my foot. So we'll see how that goes in training camp. We'll see how he's looking out there. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with his foot. And it was just kind of a precautionary thing, as like everybody is saying. Obviously he's, like I said, training camp, it's, a couple of days, no,
19
weeks.
19 days away. 19 days away.
So we will see how everybody's looking. But you did mention a little bit about contracts a little bit while ago. And there's another thing kind of happening with the Dallas Cowboys and a well-known receiver, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
CD Lamb. See, I'm telling you, I don't know what's wrong with my mic.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
Beating yourself up?
I guess so. There.
I think because the volume's high.
Maybe let me bring down a little bit.
But it's fine. It's just the
Oh yeah, the volume did go all the way up though.
It's
there.
Everybody can hear us fine, right, guys? It's just I'm losing it today. It's just Friday afternoon after a 4th of July, after a holiday. The headphones. It's the headphones. I think on the show everything's fine.
Well, guys, let us know if for some reason you can't hear us correctly. We try to do this show to bring everybody a little bit about training camp and questions and things like that. So
the Wayne says, what's the biggest position battle in training camp? Dak will live he would be fine by week 1 anyways. Patrick Milan says, I can hear you. See, they can hear us. It's just,
okay, thank you.
It's just Angie and her sensitive ears.
Is that what it is?
That it's too loud. Dwayne says, we hear you perfectly. See,
okay, thank you.
We're good.
Okay,
we're good
perfect. Yay!
We're good on the mics.
All right,
all right.
But let's go back.
Dwayne's comment here. He's saying, what's the biggest position? Because I mean, we're going to talk to our guest about that. I don't think she knows exactly what's going on the field with the players and all that. She's going to talk more about training camp and all the events and activities there. But we could talk about what we think it's the biggest battle.
I don't want to move.
I'm telling you, you're fine. They can hear you. They can hear you. What's going on over here on Instagram? What's up, people? Let us know what you guys think. You got any questions for training camp? We have our guests coming in pretty soon. But I think battle-wise, I mean, I don't know if there's going to be a battle. The running back position. You think they're going to just give Zeke to be the starter?
I was going to say running back just because I don't think they should give Zeke just like, here you go, you're coming back.
You're back. You're number one.
I feel like there should be there actually a battle to see who would be the leading, running back.
That's going to be interesting.
I think that would be an interesting. I mean, I feel like when it comes to receiver wise, with all that kind of going on with CD and him saying if he doesn't get signed, then he's going to ask for a trade. Then what? Who are you going to have?
Yeah. I mean, I have this graphic here, which I didn't crop, and Angie's going to tell me something about it. We just talked about this.
Because we just had a conversation.
NFL on CBS has the ranking top 20 wide receivers for the 2024 NFL season, according to Jordan the Honey. He has Justin Jefferson at number 1, Tyreek Hill number 2, and Mr. CD Lamb at number 3.
Ooh.
So he wants his $32 million a year. And I say, pay the man. Because who else are you going to pay or going to have as the number 1 receiver?
That's going to be the thing, right? If you don't pay him with the Dallas Cowboys, who are you going to put in there?
Exactly.
That you know.
Exactly. So I know a lot of people are talking about trades, that he wants to get traded and this and that, but I don't think he's going to get traded. He will get signed unless, I don't know who we're going to get if we don't sign him. We have to sign him. That's a must.
But do you think they're going to sign him to what he wants? That the issue is that of what he wants.
I guess, and that's why he's holding out, and he's not going to go to training camp. The holdouts. I hate the holdouts. I don't like the holdouts.
And the issue, what I feel exactly, I don't like the holdouts either, because I feel like, yes, everybody's saying CD is fine. Even if he doesn't go to training camp, he's going to be fine because he's working out. But I feel that you need to train with your team. You need to work with your team, right? Especially as a receiver. Even though you have been playing with Dak as your quarterback last season, you still need that again, like this season, right? Before the regular season, to know, okay, we have new guys, especially also being leadership-wise. There's more that you need. You need to play with your team. You need to practice with your team. Exactly. Come on.
Exactly.
Jeez.
I'm the old school way. You're getting paid millions of dollars, you show up. And if you're talking contract, then your agent's talking contract, not you. You're on the field and letting them know, hey, I'm here. I want to practice, and I want to show you guys that I am worth that money because I'm a leader and I'm here ready to go. Because he still has a year. And what is this holdout stuff? I want this much money.
And it just sucks because there was already so much drama when the season ended, right? And him and what was it, his mom and everybody coming out and saying all these things and Dak and all of that. And then you start saying this. So it's a bit frustrating. At least to me, it's frustrating because I feel like that's your team right there. I get it. You want to get paid. I understand that. And I'm not saying not to get paid. But like you said, let your your manager take care of that. In the meantime, that you're out there still working out with your team, because you still, at least the team is seeing you, and the team is seeing you as a leader, right? Mm-hmm. As an example.
Exactly. I mean, this is Dak's final year on his contract. Is he holding out? Except for the whole boot thing in Cabo, but is he holding out? He's going to be there day one like everybody else. So we'll see. I mean, Micah's showing up too. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to get paid. Let's see some comments real quick here. We have our guest is here already. We'll bring her in right now.
See, guys, I told you, don't go away. We were not just chit-chatting.
Patrick Milan, guys, laughing emojis. Dwayne Town Martinez, get your chancla ready, Angie. After the show, CD will sign at camp. I think so too. And there's no way he's going to hold out that long.
Yeah, there's no way.
Plus, there's some fines coming his way. CD will lost $7 million before he signs a new deal with Zach Martin last year. Yeah, so we'll see how that works out. But we have our guest here, Angie.
Ooh, 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 ooh. That makes me happy.
We were just talking about Oxnard and the weather here, and we have the perfect person to talk about everything Oxnard. So I'm going to bring her in here. Mrs. Brittany Hendricks from visitoxnard.com. Hi, Brittany.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Can you hear us?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Cowboys Nation.
Hello, everybody out there.
See, I told you guys we had a special guest. You didn't want to go away.
So, Brittany, you are the Vice President of Marketing Communications for Visit Oxnard, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And the biggest question that I have as Super Cowboy that wears so much stuff, a mask and cowboy boots, how is the weather right now in Oxnard?
You know what? It's a sunny day. It's gorgeous outside. We don't have the marine layer today. It's about 72 degrees. It's gorgeous.
70s.
What?
I would take that.
Melting out there in Texas.
Oh, yes. It was like 102 with crazy humidity.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So we're looking forward to get out there and be in some 70-degree weather. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having you.
We can hear you a little bit.
Oh, can you hear me if I get a little closer to the mic?
Right?
Yes, I hear her better.
Okay.
I hear her better.
Awesome.
Woohoo! Well, I'm excited to have you here. I was just waiting for Super Cowboy, but thank you so much, Brittany, for coming on. We love having you on the show just because I feel like this is a great opportunity to talk about training camp and in Oxnard with the Dallas Cowboys, and it just feels like it's closer to football season.
Yes.
So it's exciting, and especially for those that it's going to be their first time going to training camp. So I wanted to kind of start off, Brittany, if you don't mind, to those that are listening and don't know who you are, if you can kind of tell us a little bit about your role with Visit Oxnard and the Dallas Cowboys with training camp.
Sure. So I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Communications with Visit Oxnard, and we work hand in hand with the Cowboys every summer for training camp. It is the 18th training camp being hosted in Oxnard, and it is the 65th training camp overall. So we're excited that the Cowboys choose Oxnard year over year. We think it has a little bit of something to do with the beautiful weather out here and also being close to Los Angeles. And the Cowboys wanting to obviously make their mark as America's team and show that, you know, they're not isolated to Dallas and the Fort Worth area in Texas. You know, they really are the nation's team. They're a global brand, and we're really excited to have them back.
Yes, and they like going out there because of the weather, right, as well? Because the weather is, like you mentioned, is much better than over here right now in Texas.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. And if you're not familiar with Oxnard, if you've never been here before, we are the city that is just past Malibu on the Pacific coast. So we're a beach city. We have about 7 miles of pristine, uncrowded beaches. In fact, Oxnard Beach Park, which was just named the #1 best beach in California by USA Today, is one of our beaches that we're super proud to have here. And we actually also are home to the #1 best new hotel in the United States. So it's the Kari Dunes on Mandalay Beach, also according to USA Today. So we have a lot of recent accolades that we're really proud of. And it's just a beautiful city. We have a lot of culture here as well. So if you haven't made the trip out to training camp, I think this is the year for you to come on out.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we make the trip out there every year, and we just love the city of Oxnard. Maybe we even have to go retire over there because we love it out there. It's a beautiful city. Everybody's very welcoming to the Dallas Cowboy fans. There's no issues or anything like that. But Angie, you wanted to talk about.
Yes, so I want to start off with like a training camp and, in Oxnard, like you were saying. So we were hearing a lot of people that it's going to be their first time. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about, is there a fee for a training camp and the newcomers that are going to be going to training camp?
Sure. Training camp is free to attend. So as long as you arrive and there's capacity, then you are welcome to come in for free. There are some elevated ticketing options where you get fence line access and a little bit more of like the VIP treatment where you're up close with the football players and maybe have autograph opportunities. There is a fee for that, and you can go to the Dallas Cowboys website for training camp, and they have all the information on those ticketing prices there. But in terms of actually just coming into camp, finding a seat, it is free to attend. I will say there are no shaded areas necessarily if you're just coming into like the general admission area. So definitely wear a hat, wear sunscreen, bring water, plan ahead. Because even though we have beautiful 70-degree weather, when you're out there and the sun is shining down directly on you, it still does get a little bit hot.
Yes. And that's why we're wearing our bucket hats today, to kind of show a little bit that we have to wear our hats.
We're prepared, that's for sure.
Since we were going to be talking about training camp today. But you did bring up that there is some, different prices for, like, not prices, but there's a different, you can pay for VIP. One of the things that I kept hearing from our viewers and listeners was talking about VIP. Is it the same setup as last year?
It is similar. It looks like last year, if you recall, along the 100-yard side of the field, opposite the bleachers. Last year, there was a double-decker platform. This year, it's going to go back to the single tier. Otherwise, it's pretty much exactly the same as last year.
Okay.
Okay. And then I know that last year, I don't know if you know the answer to this question, but I know last year you had to pay every day for VIP. Is it going to be the same this year as well?
I believe it is the same. I think they're doing a digital ticketing option this year, which alleviates a little bit of the lineup that they were having some issues with last time. So I think this year it's going to be a little bit more streamlined in terms of actually checking people in. But I do believe it's a per day admission fee for those like elevated pricing or elevated ticketing systems.
Yeah. And then once again, that's to get closer to the fans, to the field, to watch the players closer. But to get in, it's a free admission. So you can be on the stands and still watch practice from there. But they are going to have the same thing they've been having last year, where you pay a little bit to get inside the area where the fence is there for the field and to see the players a little bit closer. But it's still a great experience. Even if you don't pay those fees, you're still free, and it's still something that is pretty cool. As we're talking about that, I have for the people that have never been, I have a little clip here that I wanted to play when we went. I think it was 2 years ago.
Probably.
And this is how close you could get in some of those up. All right, guys, happy birthday on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ray Dakota Prescott. Happy birthday to you.
So I don't know who's singing that was. And somebody else yelling in the background too. It sounded like Princess Angie to me. But those are some of the cool things that you could get maybe if you get that upgrade, that daily upgrade, and you get to go along the fence. Maybe you can sing happy birthday to Dak this year too. So those are some of the cool things that I just wanted to show this clip, and some of the stuff that comes with training camp in Oxnard, because when they come here to Frisco, it's an actual football field and they're way down there, and it's a different experience. So you definitely want to make it out to Oxnard.
And Brittany, like Supercowboy was saying, the fans do have the opportunity, right, depending on where they're at, not only to watch practice, but they can possibly get autographs, and then there's also merchandise.
Yeah, there is exclusive merchandise at training camp that you can only get at training camp. So definitely come for that. And then, yeah, when you have the fence line access, you're a little bit closer and have, the opportunity for autographs.
We got some of the swag here. This is 2016,
I think
right?
so.
2016 swag. So you can get some cool California/Dallas Cowboy t-shirts that you could only get at camp. You can't buy them anywhere else. So you got to go and check it out. They got a huge trailer of merchandise and footballs and all kinds of cool stuff to check out.
So just kind of to reiterate a little bit. So for the VIP, it's not going to be that 2 level. Like you said, now it's just going to be a single, right?
Yeah, for the general access along the 100-yard line where they're actually opening up VIP to the public and you can purchase admission to that section. Yeah, that will be a single tier platform. There is the hotel guest VIP area that will still be the 2-tier that's over like on the tennis courts where the hotel is.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It has something to do with there's the homeowners behind that fence line and they weren't too pleased necessarily with the double-decker structure last year. So the Cowboys have heard them and want to, do right by the residents of Oxnard. So it's awesome. One tier back there now.
Yeah, we saw the news and heard a bunch of stuff about that they were upset about that double-decker area. So
yeah, and a lot of the fans were asking, they're like, make sure to ask about that VIP. So I was like, okay, I'll ask Brittany about the VIP area.
Yeah, you guys got the inside scoop on that.
Awesome. Also, it's family friendly. There's no shade, guys. So if you bring your kids, make sure you guys bring hats and stuff like that. But there's also food, right? There's foods and drink for the guests.
Yeah, there's food and drink vendors. You can purchase beer when you're inside. So definitely bring some cash. I think they're probably taking, Venmo and Zelle as well. So.
Okay. Yeah, I know there's always some food and some cool things that you could also do. I think they bring out the cheerleaders. Angie had a question about the cheerleaders.
I was going to ask, are the cheerleaders going to be there this year? Is it going to be different for like opening ceremony?
Yeah, so I think you guys know that my favorite part of training camp is when the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders come out. Visit Oxnard actually hosts Oxnard Fan Night every year. It is going to be our 3rd annual Oxnard Fan Night on Friday, July 26th, 4 p.m. It's at the Collection at River Park, which is the shopping center that's adjacent to River Ridge playing fields. And that is going to be celebrating the kickoff of training camp the night before opening ceremonies. And how that works is the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders come out at 4 p.m., they perform, and then they sit and sign autographs and take photos with fans as well. Rowdy will be there too, and we'll likely have a special guest who is a Cowboys alum. Last year we had Charles Haley, and he was there signing autographs and taking photos with fans.
Awesome. That sounds awesome.
Nice. Oh, so there might, guys, special
guest, July 26th, Friday. They're going to have a Visit Oxnard family fun party that you cannot miss. So if you guys are out there, go check that out. I did want to go here in some comments real quick. Patrick Milan says, hello, Brittany. See you at camp.
Hey, Patrick.
He's ready for training camp.
Let me see, we're here on Instagram. We're live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Okay. What other questions you had? But I know everybody's excited about the cheerleaders, especially with that Netflix
docuseries that just came out.
Yeah, even people that don't like the Cowboys, which there's a lot of them, they do love the cheerleaders. So I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be excited about that, and they might just go for that. I mean, you get autographs from the cheerleaders that made the team this year, and that docuseries. So that's something cool, and they'll be there also on Saturday. I believe they're always there on the first day with Mr. Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and the whole family. They'll be out there also welcoming all the fans on that first day ceremony day.
And then, like you mentioned at the beginning, there was hotels, right, for ones that are coming in, and they can stay at hotels. Do you know of any like good food around that people can kind of go, like restaurants and things like that are staying?
Yeah, if you're looking to plan your trip, I would just recommend that you go to visitoxnard.com. We have all of our local hotels on there, local restaurants that are partners of ours that we recommend, and then attractions and things to do while you're in town. So, if you're here with family, you're here for a few days, you want to maybe go whale watching, you want to take an excursion out to Channel Islands National Park, which is the least visited national park in the United States and has species you'll find nowhere else on Earth. You can do that as well. We have kayaking, we have a Venetian gondola in our harbor, all kinds of really unique, fun things that you can do and just really live it up and have the California lifestyle while you're out here.
That's awesome.
Nice. That sounds fun.
No, exactly.
Now I want to go do all these activities.
I want to do the whale watching.
And they can go to visitoxnard, you said, .com?
Yeah, visitoxnard.com. And then you can, of course, go to visitoxnard.com/cowboys if you want to look at the Cowboys schedule and all of the information surrounding Dallas Cowboys training camp.
And then is there also, I know, was it last year and the year before, there was like a raffle kind of going on where you can win a trip to Oxnard to training camp?
Yes. So in years past, we've had a VIP experience giveaway. I will say, although we've discontinued the vacation giveaway, we are continuing to do daily VIP pass giveaways for weekdays only during camp. And I will say, I know that opening ceremonies is going to be a hot ticket day. The Rams and Cowboys scrimmage is also going to be a popular day to come. But a little secret is that, the not so popular days to come actually end up being some of the better days. It's less crowded. There's not huge lines. If you get there a little bit late, you're not at risk of being turned away because the field is full and they don't have capacity for any more people. So if you can take a couple days off work, I always recommend that people come midweek. Hotels are cheaper too. So it's just kind of a better experience.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice. Love it. Thank you for that insight.
You got a better chance to get some autographs too.
Yes, you do. And then in training camp, is there like kid-friendly activities for families that are going to be taking their kids?
Every year in the past, they've had kind of like a WSS sponsored tent where they have like pop-up games where kids can throw footballs and things like that. Otherwise, I think just kind of being up front and watching training camp is the family-friendly experience there.
Nice. Yes. Love it. Do you have any more questions, Super Cowboy, for her?
No, I'm ready to go.
Are you going to be there, Brittany, at training camp? Are we going to see you there?
Absolutely. What days are you coming? Do you know?
Ooh, I don't know
We're
yet.
trying to figure that out.
You guys got my number, so message me.
All right, absolutely. I know my brother's a Rams fan, so we were kind of circling that practice, the Rams practice. Maybe we can make it out to that one for sure.
I'll be there.
All right.
Nice,
awesome.
Nice. I love it.
Well,
I mean, we wanted to have you on just to kind of talk about, training camp, like I mentioned earlier, as you always have really good insights for us, especially for the ones that have never been to training camp. So I really appreciate you taking your time of your busy schedule to kind of meet with us for a little bit. So we definitely appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brittany. We can't wait to see you out there.
Okay. Bye, guys.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. There you have it, guys.
Ta-da!
Training camp. You can't miss it. So, big thing, it was the VIP.
Yes, everybody kept asking about the VIP. So, as you heard, the VIP section, let me put this back on correctly. Sorry.
Why is this kid twerks behind you? You got a Jaguars sweater on.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna just twerk right behind Princess Angie.
Oh my God. But
Good.
we just had, guys, Brittany Hendricks. She is the Vice President Marketing and Communications with Visit Oxnard. As you know, the Dallas Cowboys go every year to Oxnard to train, just for many reasons, right? Not only as there is a lot of fans out there in California, but the weather. The weather's much, much better compared to over here in Texas. But she did talk to, if you guys missed it, go ahead and rewind a little bit on this live episode. But she did talk about VIP, which is the one that everybody was asking about. So it is not going to be that 2-story flight like it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Last year there was that 2 flight, and a lot of people, it was kind of like a hit or miss. Some people liked it, some people did not like it. So it's not going to be like that this year, but there is still going to be a fee. So you are going to have to go and look to see what the prices is for those tickets. And it sounds like it is going to be a daily fee again, like last year. Right, Super Cowboy? Because I know they had changed that. The year before, it was like one fee, right, for the whole, I think, camp. And then last year, they did it every day fee. So that's what it sounds like it's going to be. Another thing that she did bring up was the fact that the day before opening ceremony on that July 26th, July 25th, did they say? It was on a Friday.
July 26th.
Was it? Okay, so
yes,
on that Friday, they're going to have the cheerleaders out there taking pictures, autographs, and they're going to have a special guest as well. She did not mention who it was. Yes, but it's going to be an alumni. Last year, they had Charles Haley. Yes. So it's pretty cool. So you guys definitely want to check it out if you are going to opening day where they have the ceremony, which is July 27th out in Oxnard. So that's where some
Cowboy show will be there.
So those were some of the things that we wanted to ask her and have her come in and kind of give you guys some insight of what training camp is like. So like I said, rewind the video if you want to hear from her. There's also, for you guys that are coming in, there's hotels, right? There's food. So just go ahead and check out visitoxnard.com to get more details.
Yes, absolutely. We got some more comments on Instagram. We have one Black Diamond says, hello, Super Cowboy, Princess Angie, and guests. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Puente Ruben 21, hello from Ciudad Juárez, Mexico.
Hola.
Hello, guys. Thank you for tuning in. All the way from Mexico, Ciudad Juárez. Saludos desde Grand Prairie, Texas. We're here at The Epic, guys. I can't say it enough.
Yes,
Angie. I cannot say it enough that you guys need to come out. If you are in the DFW area, this is the place to be, as people are walking behind Angie over here twerking. This is the place to be a member of The Epic. I wasn't prepared with the flyer. Let me see. Look at the flyer. No. There's some events coming up that I have right here in front of me, but there's an event that I'm going to be also helping them with July 27.
Wait, so how are you going to be in training camp?
Well, maybe you'll go. I don't know. I will be here July 27. It's something that I'm going to be here. So they're going to have a basketball tournament. It's going to be the Epic crew. All the people that work here at The Epic is going to play basketball against the Grand Prairie Police Department.
Ooh.
And they're going to have food. They're going to have prizes. They're going to have Champ, the Dallas Mavericks mascot. I forgot the name. The Dallas Mavericks mascot's going to be here. And the Maniacs, we know the Maniacs. They also go to the basketball games. They also go to the football games. So they're going to be here. That's going to be something fun and exciting. And that is July 27. I don't think you can go either, because I think we're going to do the show and then we're going to go hang out.
Wait, what?
Anyways,
too much going on
here at The Epic. They have basketball courts, pickleball. There's a gym here. There's a pool. There's a running track indoors, a nice air-conditioned track. It's huge here. It's right across from Epic Waters. That if you want to go take a dip in there, and there's slides and lazy river. But they also have a pool here if you just want to go and exercise and hang out.
Yes, and that's it. That's it, right, Super Cowboy? We're gonna wrap it up.
Whatever, you're the princess. Whatever you say.
But we wanted to do this special show to bring in a special guest to talk about training camp as it is coming. It is shortly approaching us. We wanted to discuss training camp and a couple of questions that some viewers and fans had.
If you missed it, just rewind the tape.
Exactly.
And you'll see she talks about Oxnard, California, everything that's happening over there for training camp. And it's an exciting time. We can't wait.
Yes. And
19 days away,
baby.
And
this is why I'm saying make sure that you're following us because we're trying to bring you, some insights. So that way you as a fan know what to expect. And if you have some questions and things like that, you can let us know and we can try our best. So make sure you're following us on our social media platforms.
Absolutely. And I just want to say thank you to our sponsors. Once again, Juana Taco on Belline Road and Front End Inc. And that's it, guys. We'll see you in the next show. Let's go.